Hello everyone, Simus here. Welcome back to Riders of Icarus. Now, we have backtracked a little bit, and there is a reason for that. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. This is your in-game Bestiary, and essentially this is a mount collecting type of game, where you can tame everything that you see here and then some, and you do get rewards for collecting them all. Some of them are very good rewards, so it's worth doing, and so we don't have to do as much backtracking later. We're gonna go ahead and spend this video getting some tames in before we move on. So we have a few different targets. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm gonna do is put taming on the mount bar. Hello. There we go. Alright. Since you really can't do anything with your mount for quite a while, we're just going to use it to make taming easier by running after things. So the first tame that we are going to get is this boar here. Da-da-da! So yeah, that was definitely way easier than the first mount that we tamed. So that takes care of that one. And so we've got that. What's next on our list? Grey Wolf crash site. There is something else I do want to go over, is that while it is very much a use whatever you feel like kind of game, certain mounts are better for certain classes. All of the equine, like the horse and the unicorn mounts, are good for getting around. A boar is a very, very good starting mount for the guardian class because they do give defense buffs, like that one, which are good to have when you are a class that specializes in defense. So we're going to go ahead and make this our main mount for at least a little bit. And while we're here, we need... Alright, this was the only boar that we could tame here, so we're going to go ahead and go to the next tame on our list, which will be a wolf. So we want Savage Grey Wolf. Now the only thing with these is that you can get aggroed by wild animals while you are trying to tame, and that can be detrimental to your health for obvious reasons. So we are going to at least attempt stealth. Alright, Savage Grey Wolf, Savage Grey Wolf. They're all savage. There are many, 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 many wolves in this area. Let's see if we can find one that's kind of close and not like facing us. Alright. Assuming it doesn't do that and just turn around. Alright. Bam! and switch back to the boar for a second. And let's see what else. So first I need this. And that. Da-da. Alright, what's next on the list? We need Grey Wolf and Grey Wolf Alpha. Do I really need, yeah. Great crash site. Crash site. Alright. So we need Grey Wolf and Grey Wolf Alpha. There's Grey Wolf Alpha. So yes, you can tame some animals that are considered kind of like bosses. This is still just counts as a common animal, so it's not a difficult tame. But the same principle applies. You do want to sneak up on it whenever possible. There we go. Let's switch back to the boar. So we need to find regular gray wolves, because apparently savage gray wolf and gray wolf are not the same thing. Let's try going over this way, because there were other wolves over here. Maybe they're over on this side. I honestly don't remember. There we go, regular gray wolves. Come on, turn around. Turn around. You don't see me. Oh, this one. Your buddy's a little too close. It doesn't matter a huge amount at this level, but... Alright, so she's gonna go ahead and tame that one. We'll go ahead and jump on this one. Don't you dare fail. Fail. Oh yeah, you're not always gonna be 100% successful. Just not gonna happen. It's not bad with these common ones because they're super easy to tame no matter what. But when it's something rare and annoying, then yeah, it matters a lot more. Alright. Well, let's see what we've got in our bestiary. We still need that one. That one. Oh yeah. I can't actually fight mounted yet, and I keep forgetting that. We're just gonna go this way. Still following me? Ha. That's what I thought. So we need Black Wolf, Fury Boar, Ruins Wolf, Shimmerwood Turtle, Woodland Joey, Cold Tusk, Pritcha the Cannibal, and Taslan the Devourer. Which is all actually fairly easy to get. Except for Taslan. He's a bit of a jerk. Actually, it's a female, I think. Yep. Taslan is a female spider. We are going to try to get her now because, quite frankly, she's a pain in the butt to get on after this point. Well, when we get to that point, we've still got a little ways. But that does it for taming, which is really nice. I am going to try to keep up with the Bestiary as we go. I feel like it's just easier than having to go back and tame a whole bunch of things later on. So now let's go ahead and go on up to the grotto, since we still have some time. I feel like 10 minutes is a little bit short of an episode, so we're going to keep going. In case you're wondering why there's a whole bunch of low-level people with really cool-looking things, those are all, I think they're Founders Pack mounts or skins or whatnot. So we can go ahead and bypass. And what we've got here, Black Wolf. So we need to tame this anyway, so let's go ahead and get this on the way by. Turn around. That's not turning. Turn around. If you go far enough away, they will eventually stop chasing you. There we go. We're out of stamina already. This is the problem with low-level mounts. Alright. Oops. Fail. Fine, we'll just do it this way. It is easier to tame them when you sneak up on them. So now we have 4 wolves, a horse, and a boar. But that takes care of that, and we still need... two at the southern ruins, and also the Wolftrap Grotto. Oh, we need to change mounts as well. Go back to the horsey. You can put your different familiars on your hotbar. I don't usually bother, because I usually only use like a few anyway.
Give me a hand here?
Halt! I'm Private Wolfric with the Divine Knights. The lieutenants ordered me to question anyone who comes this way. Who are you and what is your business in Brakarr Forest? Hold on, you're a Royal Knight. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything out of line. We've done 30 quests already. Since you're here, maybe you can help me. I've been hearing strange noises from the ruins, but I can't leave my post to check it out. Would you look into it for me?
Give me a hand here?
He sent me to kill Wolf just because my name is Wolfric. My buddy, Private Tagir, was never heard from after he was dispatched on a tiger hunt. What's worse, the wolf they're sending me after is Pritcha the Cannibal. A man-eating wolf is bad enough. I'm going to kill one that eats wolves, too.
It's not like I know how to kill a wolf.
You stab it. We've lost a bunch of young recruits from the capital lately, and they're asking me to find out why. But I don't want to find out why. What if the why kills me too? I had one of the soldiers bring over the dead bodies so I can look at them, but I can't bring myself to examine them. They're so gross. Could you do it?
What a terrible way to go.
What a terrible soldier you are, bro. Alright, so now we have to defeat the wolves, check the corpses. We're gonna start by defeating wolves. I particularly like how they just brought the corpses over to the wolf den or something. Make the corpse check. Alright, so we need to tame a wolf and Pritcha. Don't you think about failing. There we go. Alright. Come on. And now we just need our cannibalistic wolfy friend here. Pritcha is an elite pet, which means it's harder to tame because it's stronger than normal ones. So let's go ahead and give it a go. As you can see, we are currently getting attacked while we are trying to tame our elite wolf here. Now we've got two wolves attacking us. So we're gonna go ahead and run this way a little bit. And get our horse. They don't chase like super duper far, so we can just reset and try again. This is why you do want to try to sneak up on your marks whenever possible, because it just makes it easier. Haha! That's some bad RNG, man. Wow, really? Alright. This other wolf is annoying, but we're just gonna ignore it for right now. And now let's get out of here. So there we go, we've got our first elite familiar tamed. And I need to heal up a little bit. So we're gonna do that. So, aside from like one more quest that's coming up, I think we're almost done with taming already. Southern Ruins, Braghin, Southern Ruins, Northern Ruins. So yeah, they really like wolves in the starting areas. We actually don't need any of these common ones, so we're gonna release them later. We just need Pritcha here. Because if you look, let's see, can I actually see? So if you look at the stats, they're a lot better. So all the wolves have the exact same stats. And if you look at Pritch's, it's like more than double. Which is why we prefer to have elites over commons. And then heroics over elites. But there are only 2 tameable heroic pets in the game so far. And then after that, we go to the legendary pets, which are not in the game yet. But anyways, that's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the taming spree. I certainly did. So I will see you all in the next video when we return to questing some more. Da-da-da, questing.